Are you the best player in South Carolina right now?
In my personal opinion, I thought I should have won 4A Player of the Year.
What made you grab the ball at the end of the game, do the windmill, and then hop on the table? What is up, family? I am here with the state champion, Jordan Watford, a primetime player who is as elite as they come. Brother, appreciate you being on, and how you doing today?
Appreciate you for bringing me on. I'm doing good today, man. I can't complain, man. Just blessed to be a state champ. That's the only way I can put it.
For sure. Have you come down from the high? Because I say that because the energy that we've seen on social media, the amount of love that you've been getting, the amount of reposts, pictures you've taken, man, it's been a swarm of just love and affection thrown your way. How have you handled that? And are you still on this championship high right now?
Well, I would say with the championship high, it's still there a little bit, but not as much as it's been this past weekend. But just with the amount of love I've been getting, I just been making sure I send the same amount of love I get, just sending it back to the people. The amount of pictures I done took, the amount of people that done followed me, that done text me, asked me for advice, I done tried to get back to everybody, take pictures with everybody, just to let everybody know, I'm still a regular human just like them. So, just definitely been doing that for sure.
That's dope, man. And, man, stay that way. Stay that way. No matter how big you get, please stay that way. But when we talk about love that's been swarmed on you and the affection from your city, I feel like you have a lot of self-love as well. In a recent interview that I watched, when asked who is the best player in South Carolina? I believe I heard you say it was you. Is that true? Is that a true statement? Are you the best player in South Carolina right now?
I feel so 100%. I think the ring just topped it off. But just from start to finish, from the overall season, I don't think nobody in the state had the overall production I had on both sides of the ball. I led my team in every major statistic, and we still got the state, still won state. I just feel like them things play a big part in everything. So, I would definitely say so.
Nah, that's dope. That's dope. Yeah, that's dope. So, in that regard, leading your team in so many different ways, it is still a team sport, and there is still help that needs to be had from those around you. So if you can, man, talk about some of those key pieces on your team that kind of helped you guys get to where you got to winning the state championship.
Well, I want to start out with the starting five at first. R.J. Brown, Columbus Parker, Malik Tinsley, Jakari Ballard. That was the first time in school history the whole starting five has been on the all-region team. That's just amazing to have. And, I've been playing with them same boys basketball-wise since second, third grade.
Yeah.
And, they just feeling part with each other when all us just came together and hoop. Then on top of that, coming off the bench, obviously I had two seniors I've been playing with since I've been younger. Jarvis Bowden and Zachary Graham. They just played a big part in doing what their role was. One was to play defense, one was to give us great energy off the bench, and both of them excelled in it in practice. So, I would definitely give thanks and give them flowers to those six because, it's a lot of things they did where stuff might not work the best for me. We just all pair together well, and them doing their job, it helped me incredibly. So I would definitely say them six.
Nah, that's dope, man. It's dope that you can crown, and give respect and value to the people that are around you. I think that's super cool. Going to coaching staff, right? I was watching a couple of interviews of your coach. Love his heart, love his passion. But if you can, bring us into what it's like to play for your coach, man, and how much you enjoyed your time there.
Well, obviously, I would definitely say it's a great thing to play with Coach Carlton because you're going to get a great coach who know about basketball, a motivational speaker, and somebody that's going to be hard on you. A lot of people now I know, even with me having the stature I have at Lancaster, on this team this year, I'm probably the only one that's been kicked out of practice just for how hard I compete, just to let it be the same. Coaches had to kick me out of practice multiple times. That's what I love about him, though. Just because of who I am, he still treats me like everybody else, and that's the great thing. He doesn't one up anybody. Everybody gets coached hard. Everybody gets coached the same. Everybody gets told the same thing. So playing under Coach Carter, I mean, you're just gonna get a real guy, and I mean, you can't be more blessed than that.
And you talk about the aggression and the energy and the toughness you exude, you know, and you say that's something that you love about yourself. Where did you feel like you grabbed that characteristic and said, okay, I'm going to own this, I'm going to be this, and I'm going to maximize it? Do you feel like you more like a Pat Bev type energy, you know, that groundhog dog, or is it a different type of animal?
Well, I mean, I would really say, like, honestly, it really just depends how I'm feeling. Like, obviously, it's a way with my game. I don't have to show that every time, but I feel as if I'm disrespected or a certain way, then people gonna feel it. Like, I try to stay more humble most of the times, but I just feel like if I'm disrespected, somebody just playing with my top, I mean, then that just come out. So I would definitely say it's a mixture of both.
He said he tried, y'all. He said he tried to be more humble, you know what I'm saying, but he felt disrespected. And since we're in this conversation, did you feel in any way, shape, or form disrespected at any point during this playoff run? And if so, when and why?
Well, obviously, I'm not even gonna say during the playoff run. I would say more so when the region play started. After that, I mean, obviously, it's kids I done played with out there. Like, for example, like I thought, in my personal opinion, I thought I should have won 4A Player of the Year with the year I had. Like, no offense to Josh Leonard, like that's my boy, great play. I mean, I kind of thought I should have had that award. I felt disrespected there. I would definitely say the upstate matchup against one of my other homeboys, Baba Franklin. I mean, that's my brother. We've been playing against each other and with each other since we've been younger. But I mean, just a lot of the social media talks I seen, the conversation I saw people was having between who was the better player, who had the better team between me and Baba Franklin, Lancaster and Wren. I mean, I felt disrespected there. Then more so with North Augusta, just North Augusta and Lancaster talks. I mean, people kept bringing up the loss from 2 years ago, saying Lancaster was going to never win the state. Lancaster can't do this. I mean, I peeped it all, and I mean, I felt disrespected every time. But I mean, just getting and winning the ring, I mean, I feel like that showed how much disrespect I felt. I mean, that was the main thing. Never going to a social media war back and forth. I mean, just everything I felt, I just left it on the court. And I mean, I feel like that was the best thing that happened.
For sure. Now that's dope. And I said I wasn't going to ask you about this. We can cut this out if you want me to. But, you know, with being on social media and seeing, you know, all of the highlights, the different angles, you know, in the post, man, what made you grab the ball at the end of the game, do the windmill, and then hop on the table and go celebrate in the crowd? Talk to me.
Man,
Talk to me.
The windmill, it was just a stamp of excitement. It wasn't nothing to be disrespectful. I got great respect towards North Augusta, the players. Obviously, I got one of my homeboys I'm real close with, Duane Kyles, on that team. I mean, it wasn't nothing disrespectful towards them. It was just a stamp of how excited I felt in that moment, honestly. Then just hopping over the table, I mean, it was just a joy rush. It was just excitement as well. I remember what my dad told me before the game, come find him. Usually, I'm not going to lie, I usually would have went to my mom before I went to him, but I was already on that side, so I was like, you know what? Just let me go ahead and get here. And it was only one way I was getting over there, and that was over the table. So, I mean, it just happened.
That was the only way?
That was the only way. In that heat of the moment, that was the only way.
I got you, bro. I got you. Well, it made for some extremely funny clips, but it went viral. Now, I got to ask you something else, because as a content creator, I was pretty baffled to see you with an actual mic on. It was, yeah.
But it wasn't a whole game thing. So about the time, if you go back and look, North Augusta, they stopped playing defense with like 45, 50 seconds left. And one of the content creators, Too Smooth, she had told me to come here, and she just put the mic on me just so she could capture the moments of me talking, doing the line, and when we get the trophy and back in the locker room. So I wasn't mic'd up the whole game because Coach Carter ain't play like that. So
for sure,
he a little more old with it. So yeah, I wasn't mic'd up the whole game.
Now, even to see how big it was, I'm like, yo, the refs ain't see that? But now that's dope, man. I can't wait for Too Smooth to drop that video. Have they dropped that video yet?
Not yet.
Okay, yeah, I can't wait to see how that goes. And man, to kind of transition out in the interview, bro, you're going to Queens, and you know we're expecting a lot of big things, bro. What do you expect of yourself, and how do you plan to add value to that team next year?
Well, obviously adding value. I mean, they made the semifinals of the conference tournament this year. That was real big for them. Then next year when I come on campus, that's officially when we could make the NCAA tournament. So I just want to add value by doing everything I could do to help us get there, by winning the conference tournament and taking a step in the NCAA tournament. That always been one of my dreams as a kid, to play in the NCAA tournament. Obviously, at a school that's not as high major as Queen, a lot of people wouldn't think so, but I mean, I love to get there, and that's just what I want to be able to do to help us get there. And I mean, for myself, obviously it's way different in high school, but I expect myself to get better, improve, and just keep silencing all the haters. I mean, doing everything I do well and improving on things I don't do well for college. I mean, that's the main thing, and just having the right mindset to do that, being fully locked in, not too many distractions outside of there, and just staying on track.
Sounds good, brother. I got one bonus question for you, right? And this is a tricky one. All right, I'm gonna give you three options. So, if you seen a girl that you considered a 10 out of 10 on the campus of Queens next year,
Yeah.
how would you approach her? A, would you say, "Hey, yo, shawty, come here"? B, would you wait until you approach her, get a little closer, and say, "Hey, excuse me"? Or C, would you send one of your homies to go and talk to her for you so he could put in work, and then you potentially know whether or not you wasting your time going over there or not?
Well, I'm gonna add a little spin to it, so I would say C, but with C, I would say C because I got a girlfriend. So with C, I'm gonna send my homie. I'm gonna send my homie to it, and I'm gonna let my homie do what he do. So basically, just pass it to my homie and let him do what he do.
Okay, super cool, super cool. Hold up. Last question, I promise you. So, when you receiving all of this love, right? All of these pictures are being taken. All of the DMs are coming in. All the stories are being shared. Was there a moment through all of this where your girlfriend was like, "Hold up, who this, Jordan?" Has that happened yet?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it happened today. Like, somebody had reposted something of it. It was something crazy, but I was just telling her, like, she kind of know now. Like, I guess what people call it glaze. Like, she kind of see how much I get glazed, so she just used to it now. But she had saw it today. She was just asking me who it was on some joint. That's all.
Okay, and so in you saying that, are you saying you're going to be a faithful boyfriend as long as you guys are staying together?
Yeah, 100%. Easy.
Why do you, or why are you committing to, being faithful? What has made you say that is the right thing to do?
I mean, well, I just always been a faithful person, and I just don't like to see, honestly, other people hurt, especially, like, from females specifically. Like, I just don't like hurting females from an emotional standpoint because I know how females could get, so that's just something I don't even think about doing, honestly.
Okay. Is she going to Queens with you as well next year, or is she going to be in Lancaster, or?
She gonna be in college as well, up in Tennessee.
Okay. In Tennessee. So it's gonna be long distance.
So we gonna see how that work.
Okay. Okay. All right, hold on, real quick. So you guys are gonna stay together, and you're gonna be loyal to your girlfriend while you're at Queens and she in Tennessee.
As long as we don't break up before then, yeah, of course, 100%.
Okay, we got you. We got you on camera, brother. So you.
Yeah, 100%.
Hey man, I'm proud of you. I ain't gonna drill you too much. Can't wait to see what you do at the next level. And man, I want to see whether or not you'll get this award as well. I know you've been telling individuals to go vote, so right now you can go tell them where exactly to go vote, and get them the instructions.
All right, so it's on my Twitter page. Just search up my name, Jordan Watford. As soon as you search my name up, I reshared the link, reposted the link. All you gotta do is click on the link and vote for me, man.
Okay. And what is this? They're voting for best player in South Carolina, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, best of luck to you, man. Excited for you. Can't wait to see what you do on the next level.
Appreciate you.